Attention, Pisces. Get ready for a powerful flow of positive energy. From May 17, 2025, a unique window of opportunity opens for you, especially in the spheres of career and finance. This is not just a favorable period, but a time when the stars align in your favor, creating a powerful impetus for growth and prosperity. You will feel a surge of inspiration and self-confidence, which will be a great foundation for new beginnings and the realization of ambitious plans. Planetary aspects during this period form a truly harmonious picture. The energies of the cosmos seem to be pushing you toward success, opening doors that you may not have even dreamed of. This is a time when your talents and skills will be especially in demand, and your efforts will bring tangible results. Financial luck will not be long in coming, and you will be able to strengthen your financial situation. But to make the most of this stellar hour, it is important to understand which celestial bodies have such a powerful influence on you. After all, behind each success is a specific combination of energies. So, dear Pisces, let's delve into the astrological picture that shapes your financial success starting May 17, 2025. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, plays a key role here. Its harmonious position relative to your sign creates a powerful impetus for growth in the professional sphere. This is a time when your ambitions get the green light and opportunities multiply. Venus, the goddess of love and prosperity, also exerts her beneficial influence. She forms favorable aspects that strengthen financial ties and favorable deals. Pay attention to the period when Venus will be in conjunction with your ruler, Neptune. This time is especially favorable for creative projects and initiatives related to art, beauty, and spirituality. This is where the potential for a significant increase in your income lies. But don't forget about Saturn, the planet of discipline and responsibility. Its influence can manifest as a need to structure your finances and take budget planning more seriously. However, it is thanks to Saturn that you will be able to lay a solid foundation for your future wealth. The Sun, during this period, emphasizes your personality and leadership qualities. Its energy pushes you to assert yourself and your talents. Don't miss the opportunity to show initiative and take responsibility for important projects. This will open new horizons for you and lead to well-deserved recognition, which will certainly affect your financial situation. The influence of these heavenly bodies forms a unique astrological landscape full of opportunities for representatives of your sign. However, how to make the most of these gifts of the universe? How to direct the energy of the planets in the right direction to achieve career heights? Pisces, it's time to take your career into your own hands. The stars are not just hinting, but literally shouting about the possibility of a career breakthrough starting May 17, 2025. But remember, the celestial bodies create only favorable conditions, and it's up to you to act. How to make the most of this astrologically favorable period? First, take the initiative. Don't wait for opportunities to knock on your door. Offer new ideas, take responsibility, and demonstrate your willingness to grow. Your natural intuition and creativity are your main allies. Use them to find out-of-the-box solutions and come up with innovative approaches. Second, make connections. Venus, being in a favorable position, helps strengthen business relationships. Participate in professional events, expand your social circle, do not hesitate to seek advice from more experienced colleagues. Remember that a successful career is largely the result of your ability to work in a team and build productive relationships with others. Third, capitalize on your strengths. Pisces is a sign endowed with empathy, creative thinking, and the ability to sympathize. These qualities can be incredibly valuable in fields such as education, art, psychology, and social work. Find a use for your talents, where they will be of maximum benefit and satisfaction. Astrological factors favorable to your career advancement are especially pronounced in the area of communications and training. If you've long dreamed of upgrading your skills, learning new ones, or taking a training course, now is the perfect time. Jupiter, blessing you with his influence, will help you easily assimilate new information and put it into practice. Don't miss the opportunity to expand your horizons and become a more sought-after professional. The Sun, emphasizing your leadership qualities, will help you gain recognition and respect from colleagues and management. Don't be afraid to take responsibility, express your opinion and offer your ideas. Your confidence and determination will be noticed and appreciated. However, do not forget about the practical side of the issue. A successful career, of course, leads to a better financial situation. But how to manage your earnings? What strategies will help you multiply your capital and ensure financial stability in the future? Pisces, it's time to take the reins and channel the energy of the stars to build a solid financial foundation. The period from May 17, 2025 doesn't just promise opportunities, it demands action. So how can you make the most of this stellar time? First of all, review your financial strategies. Saturn, a strict but fair teacher, insists on structure and discipline. Make a clear budget, prioritize your goals, and ruthlessly get rid of anything that drags you down. This applies not only to pointless spending, but perhaps also to ineffective investments. Venus, goddess of love and prosperity, favors making strong financial connections. Don't miss opportunities to collaborate, partner and strengthen relationships with people who share your values and can support your endeavors. This may be the time to seek the advice of a financial advisor or experienced investor. Jupiter, a generous benefactor, is ready to shower you with opportunities for growth. But remember, luck loves the prepared. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself, upgrading your qualifications, learning new skills, learning new technologies. It will all pay off 100-fold. Look for new sources of income. Be open to suggestions, even if they seem unrealistic at first glance. During this period, the stars are especially favorable to those who show creativity and non-standard approach to earnings. Perhaps it's time to monetize your hobby or realize a long-held dream of your own business. Listen to advice, analyze information, but remember that the last word is always yours. After all, inside each of you, Pisces, lives a wise counselor, able to guide you through any financial storms. But how can you learn to distinguish his voice from the noise of doubts and fears? But there is another powerful tool given to Pisces by nature, intuition. Since May 17, 2025, when the energies of the planets are especially favorable, the ability to hear your inner voice becomes the key to making the right financial decisions. But how can you distinguish a true premonition that leads to success from banal fears and doubts that can lead to dead ends? Here it's important to understand the astrological aspects that enhance your intuition. Neptune, your ruler, being in a harmonious position, sharpens your receptivity to subtle energies. Venus, responsible for finances, in favorable aspect to Neptune, allows you to sense profitable deals on a subconscious level. Listen to your senses, especially in moments of decision-making. Ask yourself questions: how do I feel? Do I have internal resistance? If the answer comes easily and calmly, it is most likely the voice of intuition. If, however, you feel anxious or tense, it's worth weighing the pros and cons again. Develop your intuition, practice meditation, pay attention to your dreams. This will help you better understand the signals that the universe sends. And remember, by trusting your intuition, you open the door to financial prosperity. But do not forget that to achieve maximum success, intuition should be supported by knowledge and skills. Pisces, remember, success is not an accident, but the result of conscious action and preparation. And from May 17, 2025, the stars strongly recommend that you invest in yourself, in your education and development. This is the time when new knowledge and skills will become a powerful catalyst for your financial well-being. Think about what areas of knowledge are most in demand right now. What skills will help you stand out in the labor market or open new horizons in your own business? Perhaps it's mastering digital professions, learning a foreign language, boosting your project management skills, or deepening your knowledge in your current area of expertise. Choosing the direction of training is a key moment. Focus not only on trends, but also on your personal interests and inclinations. What are you really interested in? What do you see your potential in? Combine your passions with the needs of the market, and you will get an explosive effect. The astrological picture for the period from May 17, 2025 is particularly conducive to learning and broadening your horizons. Mercury, the planet of intelligence and communication, will be in harmonious aspect to your sign, which will make it easier to absorb new information and help you find common ground with teachers and mentors. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, will also support your educational endeavors, opening up new opportunities and prospects for you. Don't be afraid to invest time and resources in your development. Attend trainings, seminars, workshops, master classes, and online courses. Read specialized literature, communicate with experts in your field of interest. The more knowledge and skills you acquire, the more confident you will feel in the professional sphere and the higher your financial return will be. And remember that learning is a continuous process. Do not stop at what you have achieved, constantly strive for new knowledge and skills. Only in this way you will be able to remain competitive and in demand in the modern world. But what if the standard ways seem not attractive enough? Are there alternative ways to monetize your talents? Pisces, it's time to look at familiar things from a different angle. May 17, 2025 will be the starting point for you to find unconventional paths to financial success. Forget the beaten paths and let your imagination run wild. This is the time when your creativity will become a powerful tool for creating unique products and services that can bring tangible income. Remember, your intuition is your compass in the world of finance. Trust it, especially when evaluating new opportunities. Astrological aspects during this period will stimulate your creativity, giving you access to an inexhaustible source of inspiration. Do not be afraid to experiment, to realize the most daring ideas. Perhaps now you will find the gold mine you have long dreamed of. Remember your talents, what brings you true pleasure. How can you turn a hobby into a profitable business? What skills can be monetized? The answers to these questions lie on the surface, you just need to listen carefully to yourself and to the clues of the stars. Look for new niches, create something unique, something that is not yet on the market. Your empathy and ability to feel the needs of others will help you create a product that will be in demand. Don't miss the chance to express yourself, your talent, your vision of the world. But remember that even the most ingenious project needs competent realization. And here the ability to work in a team comes to the fore. How can you find those who will share your views and help make your dream a reality? Pisces, in the stream of opportunities that will open before you from May 17, 2025, a special place takes a partnership. Often, it is in alliance with others that the most powerful and profitable projects are born. But how to find those very, reliable partners with whom you can boldly go to the top of the financial Olympus? How to establish effective cooperation, where everyone contributes and responsibility is shared equally? The stars indicate that during this period you should take a closer look at your surroundings. Perhaps there are already people around you who have the necessary knowledge, experience, or connections to help you realize your ambitious plans. Don't be afraid to offer cooperation, because this is the time when your ideas may be supported. However, it is important to remember that a successful partnership is not only about a common goal, but also about a clear division of roles and responsibilities. Discuss all the details in advance, talk through the terms of profit and loss sharing to avoid misunderstandings in the future. Saturn, although it requires structuring finances in general, will also play into your hands here, helping you to approach the issue of partnership in a balanced and rational manner. The astrological aspects of this period favor the establishment of strong and long-term business relationships. Venus, the planet of harmony and partnership, will be especially strong, helping you to find common ground with potential partners and make favorable deals. Listen to your intuition, which will tell you who you can trust and who you should stay away from. Remember that not only financial gain is important in a partnership, but also mutual respect and trust. Look for those who share your values and are willing to work for a common result. Don't be afraid to delegate tasks and trust your partners. In this case, you will not only be able to increase your income, but also free up time for other important things. Venus being in favorable aspect to Neptune, your patron planet, opens up unique opportunities for creative partnerships. If you are involved in art, music, or any other type of creative endeavor, now is a good time to join forces with other talented people. Together you can create something truly unique and sought after. Remember that partnership is a two-way street. Be prepared not only to receive, but also to give. Contribute your knowledge, experience and energy to the common cause, and then success will not be long in coming. But what if there is another seemingly non-financial factor that can have an unexpected impact on your well-being? Pisces, when striving for financial well-being, don't forget about the power of charity. It's not just an act of kindness, but a powerful tool for attracting monetary energy. The universe is watching your generosity closely, and will repay those who share from the heart. But how do you direct your help in the right way so that it benefits both you and those you help? Choose the objects of your charity consciously. Let them be organizations or people whose values are close to you and whose activities resonate with your beliefs. It is important to feel a sincere desire to help, not just to follow fashion or someone else's advice. Astrologically, the period from May 17, 2025 is especially favorable for charitable endeavors. Venus, the planet of love and prosperity, in harmonious aspect to Neptune, your ruler, enhances empathy and the desire to help others. This is a time when your generosity will return to you in the form of unexpected opportunities and financial good fortune. Remember that charity is not just about material help. It can be your time, your knowledge, your support. Share what you have and the world will reciprocate. But what if internal barriers stand in the way of financial success? What if the fear of poverty constrains your actions and prevents you from reaching your potential? But before we dive into the whirlpool of opportunities that will open up for you, dear Pisces, from May 17, 2025, let's talk about something that often holds us back on the path to financial prosperity: fear. Fear of poverty, insecurity, negative attitudes rooted in the subconscious. These are all anchors that pull us down. How can we free ourselves from these fetters? How to tune yourself to the wave of success and attract the long-awaited financial prosperity in your life? It is possible, and astrology is your reliable compass here. Remember, the energies of the planets we've been talking about, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and the Sun, they don't just influence external circumstances, they resonate with your inner world. And if your inner world is chaotic and fearful, even the most favorable aspects can pass you by. Therefore, the first thing to do is to become aware of your fears. Ask yourself the question, what am I most afraid of? What are my deepest beliefs about money? Where do they come from? Often the roots of these fears are rooted in childhood, in parental attitudes, in traumatic experiences. Once you realize your fears, you can start working on overcoming them. And here astrological aspects will help you transform negative attitudes into positive ones. For example, the influence of Saturn, the planet of structure and discipline, will help you build a clear financial strategy and get rid of chaos in money matters. Use its energy to create a budget, plan investments, and control spending. This will give you a sense of stability and confidence in the future. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will help you love yourself and believe in your worth. Stop devaluing your labor and your talents. Remember, you are worthy of financial prosperity. And, of course, don't forget the power of Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. He will help you see new opportunities for earning and development. Be open to new things, don't be afraid to take risks and go beyond what you are used to. Overcoming fears is the first step towards financial success. But how to consolidate the achieved result and make financial prosperity a constant companion of your life? There is a powerful tool that can work wonders. So, Pisces, we have come to the most powerful tool that can multiply the favorable influence of the stars: visualization and affirmations. These are not just dreams, but purposeful work with the subconscious mind, programming yourself for success. How to use this power correctly in the context of your money horoscope from May 17, 2025. The first step is a clear visualization of your financial goals. Imagine not just abstract wealth, but specific amounts, specific acquisitions, specific projects that you will realize thanks to the influx of finances. Feel the joy, satisfaction, and confidence that you will experience when you achieve what you want. It is important to make the picture as detailed as possible, where you are, with whom you share this joy, what smells and sounds surround you. The brighter and more realistic will be your visualization, the stronger will be its impact on the subconscious mind. Next is affirmations. These are positive affirmations that you repeat regularly to solidify the desired result in your mind. For example, I attract money easily and freely, I am worthy of financial success, my income is constantly growing, I confidently manage my finances. It is important that the affirmations are formulated in the present tense, as if the desired has already become a reality. Repeat them daily, especially in the morning and evening, as well as at times when you feel uncertainty or doubt. And how to strengthen the effect of visualization and affirmations with the help of astrological knowledge. Very simple. Knowing what planets favor your financial growth for May 17, 2025, you can use their energy in your practices. For example, visualizing career growth under the influence of Jupiter, imagine yourself as a confident, successful leader, surrounded by respect and recognition. Repeating affirmations about financial stability under the influence of Saturn, imagine yourself as a person who skillfully plans his budget and invests in the future. Look for moments when the transiting planets form favorable aspects to your natal horoscope, especially to the planets responsible for finances and career. During such periods, visualizations and affirmations will be especially effective. For example, Venus conjunct your natal Jupiter can be a great time to visualize new sources of income and strengthen financial ties. Remember, visualization and affirmations are not a magic pill, but a powerful tool that requires regular practice and faith in your abilities. Combining it with the favorable influence of the stars, you will be able to achieve amazing results and open new horizons of financial well-being. However, to let the energy of prosperity into your life, you need to get rid of internal blocks and negative attitudes that can hinder your success. How to transform your thinking and tune into the wave of wealth. But before we dive into the specific strategies and opportunities that will open up for you, dear Pisces, from May 17, 2025, let's look deeper into your relationship with money. For it is here, in the depths of the subconscious mind, that the roots of financial problems often lie. Many of us, without realizing it ourselves, carry negative beliefs about wealth inherited from family, society, or past experiences. Money is evil, you have to work hard to make money, rich people are greedy and insensitive. Sound familiar? These attitudes are like anchors pulling you down, preventing you from reaching your full financial potential. The first step to change is to recognize these destructive beliefs. Try analyzing your thoughts and feelings when it comes to money. What associations do you make? How do you feel when you see a rich person? Answer honestly, even if the answers are unpleasant. Envy and greed are two other major obstacles to financial well-being. Envy poisons the soul and makes you focus on other people's successes instead of moving toward your own goals. Greed, on the other hand, makes you cling to every penny, depriving you of the joy of life and the ability to share with others. So how do we transform these negative energies? The key is love. Love money not as an end in itself, but as a tool that allows you to realize your dreams, help others, and make the world a better place. Learn to see money as energy that flows freely and benefits everyone who knows how to manage it properly. The astrological aspects forming in May 2025 will be your allies in this transformation. Jupiter's energy will help you expand your thinking horizons and see new possibilities. Venus will fill you with love and gratitude, and Saturn will teach you discipline and responsibility in financial matters. Use this period to work on your beliefs, visualize your desired future and program yourself for success. Remember, your consciousness is a powerful tool that can change your reality. By freeing yourself from inner limitations, you will open the door to abundance and prosperity. And, perhaps, you will find that to attract what you want, you lack only a few simple but effective actions. Pisces, are you ready to not just dream about financial prosperity, but to create it with your own hands? After all, the stars indicate that from May 17, 2025, it is your actions, backed by the power of the universe, will be the key to money luck. I, as your guide in the world of stellar energies, will share with you simple, but incredibly powerful rituals that can attract money flow into your life. Remember, not only the form is important, but also your sincere intention. A properly conducted money ritual is not just a set of actions, it is a conscious appeal to the energies of abundance. How to conduct money rituals correctly so that they really work. First of all, create an atmosphere, light candles, golden or green color, use aroma oils, patchouli, cinnamon, basil, turn on pleasant music. It is important that nothing distracts you from the process. Visualize your goals, imagine money coming easily into your life. Say affirmations such as, I am open to receiving money energy, money comes easily into my life, I am worthy of financial prosperity. Do not forget to take into account astrological aspects. For example, rituals performed during the waxing moon are especially effective for attracting new opportunities and increasing income. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, also favors money magic, especially when it is harmoniously placed in your horoscope. Use this knowledge to enhance the effects of your rituals. Remember that money magic is not a magic wand, but a tool that helps you to tune into the wave of abundance and attract the desired things in your life. And, of course, you should not forget about powerful allies in this case, those who have been helping people to find luck and prosperity for centuries. Pisces, striving for financial well-being, should remember not only about strategies and opportunities, but also about the powerful support that can be provided by properly selected stones and talismans. These ancient tools are not just jewelry, but energy conductors that can attract money luck and protect against financial loss. How to choose your personal amulet. First of all, listen to your intuition. The stone that calls you, with which there is a feeling of resonance, most likely, and will be your faithful assistant. However, do not neglect the astrological correspondences. For Pisces, a sign of water, especially favorable stones of blue and green shades, aquamarine, lapis lazuli, turquoise, emerald. Aquamarine, for example, helps to make informed decisions, which is especially important in financial matters. Lapis lazuli promotes intuition, your strong point that we talked about earlier, and helps you see opportunities hidden from others. Turquoise has long been considered a stone of luck and prosperity, while emerald attracts wealth and stability. It is important not just to buy a stone, but also to properly charge it. To do this, hold it in your hands, feel its energy, visualize your financial goals. You can put the stone on the windowsill on a moonlit night, so that it is saturated with moonlight, or hold it over a candle flame, imagining how it is filled with the energy of fire. Talisman can be not only a stone, but also any object that you associate with prosperity and success. It can be a coin, a banknote, a figurine of an animal symbolizing wealth, for example, a dragon or a turtle, or even an ordinary pebble found in a special place. The main thing is to believe in the power of your talisman and regularly feed it with your energy. Remember that a stone or a talisman is only a tool, an amplifier of your own energy. They do not work by themselves, but they help you to tune into the wave of success and attract the desired. How else can you strengthen this attunement and make it more focused? Pisces, we continue our journey to financial prosperity, and now I want to talk about the most powerful tool that will help you materialize your money desires, a wish map. This is not just a collage of beautiful pictures, it is a targeted work with the subconscious mind, which, with the right approach, can work wonders. So, how to make a map of desires, so that it really work to attract money? First of all, forget about the chaotic sticking everything in a row. Your map should be clear, specific and reflect your true goals. Not, I want a lot of money, but, I want an income of, rubles per month from. Feel the difference? Concreteness is your best friend. Secondly, visualization. This is a key element. Do not just look at pictures, but visualize yourself as the owner of what you want. Feel the joy of the profit, the confidence in your abilities, the freedom that money gives you. The brighter and more detailed will be your visualization, the stronger will be its impact. Thirdly, astrological aspects. Yes, even here the stars can help us. Make a map of desires in periods of favorable transits of Venus and Jupiter, especially when they form harmonious aspects with your Sun or Moon. This will strengthen the energy of your chart and increase your chances of success. Pay attention to the new moon, especially in signs related to finances, such as Taurus or Capricorn. This is a great time to plot new financial endeavors. Use images that evoke strong positive emotions for you. These can be pictures of successful people, places you dream of visiting, things you want to buy. It is important that each image resonates with your inner desires. Don't forget about positive affirmations. Write phrases on your wish card that affirm your confidence in achieving your financial goals. For example, I attract money easily and joyfully, I am worthy of financial prosperity, my income is constantly growing. Remember that a wish card is not a magic wand, but a tool that requires your active work. Do not expect that money will fall on you from the sky. Act, develop, use the opportunities that the universe gives you. And the map of desires will become your compass, which will show the right direction and help you not to lose your way. Set yourself up for success, believe in yourself and your abilities, and you will definitely achieve financial prosperity. And, of course, there is something else that can enhance the effect of your efforts. So, Pisces, we have come to the climax of our money horoscope. Remember, the period from May 17, 2025 is your chance to make a name for yourself as a financially successful individual. Jupiter, Venus, Saturn and the Sun are allies ready to support you on your path to prosperity. Don't miss out on career opportunities, make connections, use your intuition and creativity. Revise your financial strategies, get rid of everything that is dragging you down, and boldly move forward to new sources of income. Remember the power of visualization and affirmations. Program yourself for success, visualize your financial goals in every detail. Overcome the fear of poverty and open yourself to the flow of money. Use money rituals, talisman stones and create a wish card. Believe in yourself, in your luck, and act. This is a time when the stars are on your side. Don't be afraid to take risks, invest in yourself and your dreams. Be generous and do charity work, it will increase your wealth. Remember that your success is not only money, but also inner harmony and self-confidence. Act, and you will see your wildest financial dreams start to come true. But what if I told you that there is another, no less important factor that affects your cash flow?